Hello guys, today I'm going to be making you a training covering three things for your fitness business. How to make meal plans, how to make nutritional booklets and information, and how to make recipe packs and guides using ChatGPT. Look, I'm sure that you have a few different nutritional beliefs and things like that. This became a talking topic with a client of mine. Look, they're doing $50,000 a month in their business. They want to get to 120,000 per month. And what they do is they give people 2-day meal plans. They wanted a customized kind of like nutrition informational pack for their clients. And then they also wanted recipe packs. So I'm going to show you a few things that I kind of worked through with them and what I showed them in the hope that it helps you to grow your fitness business, to be able to get more clients and to be able to retain them for longer. So look, just let me share my screen. Okay, so what we're going to do initially, so we're just using normal chat GPT for now, is we're going to get it to write a 2-day meal plan. So you go, like, I have a client named John. He weighs, we'll do round numbers, 100 kgs and wants to lose 10 kilograms in the next, we'll say 20 weeks. He likes to eat meat. You got to give it information, doesn't eat dairy, likes vegetables and salads. He works a lot, so all meals need to take 5 minutes to create. He wants to eat 3 times per day plus one snack. And we need to make sure that he gets 1.5 grams per kg in body weight per day. Right, me a 2-day meal plan he can follow. Okay, so now it's going to write that up for us. So here we go. So it's like goals for John, 100 kilos, lose 10 kilos in 20 weeks. You'd be able to send this to him. Goal for protein, 150 grams per day. Just recapping it. And then it's got day one meal plan. So scrambled eggs, lunch, it's got a salad, it's got a lunch, it's got a snack, it's got a dinner in their total calories. Okay. And then it's got day two. Okay. So, say within here, you might have like different nutritional beliefs. So you go, I want you to make it 2,000 calories minimum per day as he trains once per day, plus gets 8,000 steps. So then you can change the calories if you like, if it does something like, a little bit too small in terms of calories. I just know when I was seeing that personally, for a man, initially, if they were starting, I probably wouldn't put them on, 1,300 calories a day. And so that's going to shoot that one through. Okay, it's going to change it in there. So then, obviously the calories are increased within there. And again, guys, I'm not here to educate you guys on your nutritional beliefs, anything like that. Okay, I'm just here to teach you how to use ChatGPT on how to do this. So here we go. We have our 2-day meal plan, okay, which is pretty good. You can still keep kind of playing around with it if you like as well. You could put their TDE calculation in and things like that if you did want to, if that's something that you do with your clients. Now, what we want to do is make John a booklet. I want you to make John a customized booklet mapping out what he needs to do to lose the 20 kgs. My name is Jimmy from XYZ Fitness. As a sign off, I want you to welcome him nicely and in the tone, inspire him to take action. I want a 2-page document covering that he needs to follow the meal plan and give him 5 tips to do so. If he has issues, to email me, Jimmy@xyzfitness.com. tips on how to follow a meal plan, scientific data on why meal plans work, how to eat well around his work, talk about the benefits he will see in his life when he is 20 kilos lighter, to follow his training plan, which we sent via Google Drive and update monthly. That is to help him add muscle, write in 5 benefits of adding muscle, mention to weigh himself, 3 times per day, 3 times per week. And also talk to him about why he is doing this to be a better father and more confident. Now it's going to write like a 2-page kind of like nutritional booklet for John. Okay, we're going to try and inspire him. So again, you can copy and paste this, just turn this into a PDF. Like, hey, John, you're 10 kilo light. This is like really, really, really high level customer service. And you'll see in here, like, when we're onboarding as we're chatting, I did pause a couple of times just as it was writing, but we're probably up to kind of 5 minutes within here. Okay, so then he's going to have his meal plan, bang, PDF. You can put in a Google Drive wherever you kind of want. Then he's got his like customized kind of onboarding, system within here that it's building out. And then we're going to make him, some recipe guides off the back of the meal plan. So I'll just let that go. Now, what we're going to do is go back up to his meal plan in a second. Right, so this is really cool. So in there, bang, 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 follow your meal plan, prep in advance, set daily reminders, hydrate consistently. Reminds me I should have a bit of coconut water. Keep snacks handy. Use your plan as a blueprint. Got my email in there. Science is on your side. Research clearly shows that following a structured meal plan significantly improves weight loss. So then you're adding in your belief, which you're telling him to do, and then also a bit of science stuff. Eating around a busy schedule. The benefits of being 10 kilos lighter. Training program talks about the benefits of adding muscle in there for education. Track your progress. Remember your why. John, you started this journey. You want to become stronger, healthier, more confident father. You deserve to feel amazing every single day and lead by example. Every meal plan, every workout, every step forward is closer to becoming the best version of yourself. It's got everything in there. So it's like a customized booklet. And it's like, now I want you to write recipes and exactly how to cook each meal that you created, plus a weekly shopping list so he has enough of the foods to prepare. We're going to give it that, and then it's going to make a recipe guide for John. And then so this could be like a really good welcome pack. Okay, it's going to create. I'll just pause for a sec. Alrighty, so it started to write that. It's writing the day 1 recipe packs in there. It's got dinner, then it's going to day 2. As it's writing down in there, it's got the snacks, absolutely everything in there, okay, that you can send him. So that would be like a customized one. Now, what you can do as well is you can do, generic and broad ones. Obviously, you might decide if you want to make, you could make meal plans that are 1,500 calories a day, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000 calories a day. Okay, and that way you could have them as a system, which you would kind of just follow step 1 to be able to do that. And then they could be like universal ones. Okay. And you just really want to think outside the box. So, with this meal plan, John wants to eat a Mediterranean diet. I don't even know how to say Mediterranean diet. Please adjust to match, just edit the meal plan. Okay, and then it's going to like turn that into, say, a Mediterranean diet, or you could do, vegan or vegetarian or carnivore or whatever they want to do. Okay, so then it's going to edit it into that as well. And I'll just show you like a couple of things, like on a booklet. Okay, so say in my fitness business, we at the moment we're helping people lose 10 kilos, like that's kind of the main outcome within there. Okay, so if we run through down in here, it's going to turn that into a Mediterranean diet, as I said. Okay, and we'll start to the next prompt. In my business, we only sign men who are business owners who want to lose 10 kgs. They are very busy, work focused, but want to lose weight. I want you to make me a one-page document that I can give them to read about how to lose 10 kgs, how it will improve their business, tips on training, mindset, staying goals focused, and nutrition. Okay, so then you can get like a basic 1 page, or you could get it to do a 10 page. This would be like an overall kind of nutritional guideline or a little booklet that you give them. Okay, so this would obviously this one's like very niche specific. Okay, but it's just going to type that out. Okay. Have a look at what it's done. So it's written that, guys, that was about a 60-second break. Okay, it's got that. It's got like a 1 page kind of action plan they can do. And I'll add something on now. I want you to make a second page on the back, which is a commitment statement to themselves that they will take ownership of their goals, reach out if they have a setback, follow the meal plan training program, and give 100% of their best effort to reach their goals. I want the second page to be inspirational and for the clients reading it to know that we have their back and want them to win, but they control how they eat and train. This is a commitment statement to themselves that we will get them to read when they lose the 10 kg. It will be signed in DocuSign. This is what we did with our personal training clients, actually. So we got them to sign like a commitment statement. Our PT was like really expensive. Well, I guess it depends what you think expensive was. It was about $240 a week. Okay, and then we got them to do like a little commitment statement. It wasn't as good as this. This is like back in the day. I've been in the fitness industry for like 15 years now. Okay, but then you've got a commitment statement if you want to do that. And then the final one I'll show you is I actually did this like really cool course. It was on like basic like nutrition coaching, and it was a cool concept is they put people on 2,000 calories, 2,500, 3,000. They did 500-calorie increments with their clients, and the reason why they did that is they just gave them meal plans that are like 500-calorie meals. So say if someone's on 2,000 calories, they'll just eat 4 meals a day. It was very effective way that I was able to get people amazing like body transformation results, and something that we kind of still use with clients that we work with, and a lot of the clients within our programs use. So just saying recipes, it's like I want you to write 4 recipes that have at least 30 grams of protein and are are around 500 calories. I'll go between, 470 and 530 calories for me, please. And then it will just write like kind of like the full recipe. So then in this course, and again, I'm just like sharing a few things that we've done and are doing and our clients are doing, is then they would like get a booklet. So like in the onboarding, it'd be like, cool, Jimmy, just say, for example, you need 3,000 calories. It's like you need to eat 6 meals a day. And it had like hundreds of 500 calorie recipes, which was pretty cool. Very flexible way to do it. Now you've got to be careful in here. So because I prompted it before to talk about the Mediterranean diet, is it's making Mediterranean meals now. So look in the same thread when it starts to do that, is you can like the next prompt is be like, don't make it, you don't have to make it like Mediterranean meals. And that's where you just got to like prompt ChatGPT and things like that. Okay, so look, that's just in basic ChatGPT. I'm using ChatGPT 4.5. Now, as that's all kind of done, you can go over to the explores as well and go like, nutrition coach in there. And there'll be ones that like nutrition, powerlifting coach in there. You can also just type in like nutrition. Okay, it'll do that. These are custom chat GPTs. You can write meal plan. Okay, and these like we generally like didn't do this with the clients, but you've got meal plans, you've got dietitians in there, so you can play around a little bit with ChatGPT explores, which are really, really good. And guys, that is absolutely everything for today. I hope you got a fair bit of value from that. If you do have any questions about anything business related, on this channel, I'm going to be doing, a lot more, ChatGPT trainings for you guys. I know that you absolutely love it. So if you're watching over on YouTube, I'd love if you subscribe, or if you've watched this far, I really appreciate you. If you leave me a comment below, I'd be forever grateful. Bye bye, guys.